Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Train Dreams, and based on Denis Johnson's beloved novella. Train Dreams is a moving portrait of Robert Grainier, a logger and railroad worker who leads a life of unexpected depth and beauty in a rapidly changing America in the early 20th century. And this is from writer-director Clint Bentley, who co-wrote this with Greg Quidar. Bentley, who previously directed such films as Jockey, which I absolutely loved. He co-wrote Sing Sing. And this film is starring Joel Edgerton as Robert Grainier. You have Felicity Jones as Gladys, his wife. And you just have these wonderful character actors like Clifton Collins Jr., who pops up probably because he worked with Bentley on Jockey. You have the likes of Paul Schneider, William H. Macy, John Deal, and you even have, like, more importantly and very powerfully, you have the voice of Will Patton, who just comes in there and serenades us, the audience, with his narration. And you even have the likes of Kerry Condon, who pops up throughout the film. And this film, this is not something that I feel like is going to work for every film, but the approach that Bentley takes with this, like, storybook kind of story, with Will Patton's narration taking us all the way through the story of Grainier in this film. And I don't know if it's just clicks because Will Patton has the most amazingly perfect voice for this story, this tone, this rugged frontierness. But something about this, I just felt like this warm hug of getting pulled into this story and being told this story throughout this hour and 42-minute film. And there was something so deeply resonant about Patton and the words that he had to say and how this story was told. This film is entirely engrossing. The cinematography from Adolfo Veloso is so powerful. The camera movements, the deep intimacy of getting up close and personal with these characters and just feeling every single ounce of emotion they have. This love, there's all these moments between Edgerton and Jones, and we're put into this very unexpected place with this couple, and we feel every ounce of their love. And then that love is used against us in this harrowing way where this film gets so deeply emotional, because this is it's a tragic story. It's a tale of isolation. It's a tale of evolution. And it's one of those things where this is going to make you feel some things. You're going to feel so much love. You're going to feel so much sadness. You're going to feel a sense of just distance and feeling lost all along the way. The way that Bentley is able to have us empathize with Grainier is something quite powerful. And Bryce Dessner, who's the composer, this score is rich. It just accentuates this film so perfectly. And this story, along with these deeply personal dynamic of Grainier finding love and just this beauty of family and romance, but then this harrowing weight of isolation throughout this film, this is so poignant and powerful and deeply emotional. This film just hits you like a ton of bricks. And you have this journey that has this underlying pinning of the evolution of America. We see him, this like old school kind of triumphant frontier taking these axes to these trees and fighting through and building railroads, all the way up to like chainsaws being invented and cars, and into the 60s and seeing people go up into space, and just how this story of America has evolved, and how people's dreams and ideas and the things that drive them get outdated and left in the dust and forgotten. And it's such a compelling, layered look at American society and history, but also something deeply personal for this character. And each of these supporting characters add so many layers. There's a quirk and charm and humor about this film in many ways too, but there's also a tragedy. This film does not pull punches. This is a dangerous line of work. The frontier is dangerous. Flames and broken trees and mechanical accidents, all of these things. It does not shy away from showing the blood that was spilt for America to trek out into this frontier. And the likes of Clinton Collins, well, first off, Edgerton just delivers a very powerful, nuanced, and affecting performance throughout this, and how he evolves over the course of this film, and his perspective changes, and he takes us on this roller coaster ride of emotions. Jones is so powerful and poignant in her time in this film with Edgerton. Their chemistry is great. And then, like, the likes of William H. Macy, who stands out so much in his supporting role. Clifton Collins Jr. and Paul Schneider have smaller roles, and they stand out. John Deal, who I think is a really underappreciated character actor, has some really fine moments to shine. And Rebecca Ferguson coming in later in this film just adds this interesting new layer to it. And this is such a powerful, beautiful, fully engrossing film that just has so many layers of both intimate, like, human elements and this greater, grander perspective. And Will Patton can narrate anything. I heard him read sections of Killers of the Flower Moon, the audiobook, and he just has that perfect voice. And Will Patton just pulls you in, never lets you go. And Bentley delivers a truly profound, beautiful, and tragic American story in such a special kind of way. But those are my thoughts on Train Dreams. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in, supporting your Wasteland reviewer.